Hey, how is everyone? Welcome to JB Rants. Let's see if anyone decides to show up on this, for some of us, off day, Monday, Patriots Day, very important day. And I'd like to go over some news analysis like I've been doing on a lot of my videos recently. I'm not going for anything pre planned, so we're going to analyze what I can find live on air, take recommendations should they arise, and we're going to talk. It's going to be a boring show, if it's a show at all, because no one has showed up yet. Most folks are probably at work, is my guess. But if this show doesn't work now, we'll do the same carbon copy later, and we'll see what happens. Perhaps peppered with some saucy news events of the day. Excuse me, because you never know what the hell Uncle Jojo Bajiden is going to do, you know? Two watching? Cool. So it looks like we have a show. I have a tentative, of course my screen is going to freeze. Why wouldn't it freeze? It's a brand new screen. Start over. There we go. Okay. Blackie Fitzpatrick is watching us. What up, Alec? If it was only going to be you, I could just call you individually. But we're doing a boring work day off analysis of the news. And since I have at least one audience member, I think I'm going to keep on keeping on. Because I know how these things work. They either disappear and just fizzle out, or it turns into a show. So who the hell knows? Let's go ahead and start with, I believe this is, excuse me. This is one of the more trusted cable news analytics networks called Deadline. So they're called Deadline, okay? They're kind of like the understudy of Drudge Report, slightly left-leaning, think of it that way. Cable ratings 2019, Fox News tops total viewers, ESPN wins the 18 to 49 demographic as entertainment networks slide. That would be your Stephen Colbert's and your fucking, who's that one that I can't stand? I will personally write you a check if you resign now. Trevor Noah, that piece of shit. Who the fuck watches Rachel Maddow, Trevor Noah, and Bill Maher? Well, probably a lot of folks, or in all probability, a lot of folks. Took me 3 times to get that out. I wonder why I'm not a major network news broadcaster, because I'd trip up after realizing that after reading off of the fucking teleprompter, that's a lie. Oh, I just screwed up saying a lie. Oh, I'm sorry, because it was a lie. Oh, and then, China is not going to, I'm sorry, Orange Man bad, I want this network job, Orange Man bad, Orange Man, it's so fucking ridiculous. CSD UFO updates, what up? This is my vape guy right here, he's cool as fuck. Remembers my band, which actually, Alec Whittier, who's in the chat as well, CSD UFO updates, sells me my vape products right down the street, and he loves No One's Kind, and you play No One's Kind on your show. So I would highly recommend, aside from saying hello to Material Girl, I would highly recommend that CSD UFO updates get in touch with Alec Whittier and vice versa, because they obviously have good taste in music. That I can tell you right now. And Material Girl, hello. Deadline.com, cable ratings 2019, Fox News tops total viewers, ESPN wins the 18 to 49 demographic as entertainment networks slide. That's your Maddows and your Bill Mahers and all that garbage, all your Saturday Night Lives and all that. They try to get political, and they just end up like hanging themselves in their own soapbox, you know what I mean? I'm going to step up and I'm going to say Orange Man bad, and their careers go to shit because they don't have anything to say. The average American does not want to hear celebrities on television, or quote unquote celebrities. Who the fuck is the cast of SNL? I could not name, is Artie Lang still on SNL? Or who's the other one? Kevin Keenan from Keenan and Kel. back when I was a kid, that show Nickelodeon. You think he's funny? You think he's funny? Oh, I'm bubbly and I'm a black guy and I'm fat and I'm a stupid straight male. Yeah, I can watch you for about 38 seconds. Fucking clown. So stupid. But I'm in a good mood. I had some coffee. I actually have some coffee left. Oh, JB, you could save so much money brewing your own coffee and drinking that. I brew my own coffee and I drink like 2 cups and then I go get another coffee. It's just what I like to do. I like to go out and get coffee. I like the Portuguese girls at the Honeydew down the street. You know what I'm saying? Dumpster diving. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Material Girl asks, why do you think I have a taste in music? I don't know, because I assume you have a soul and a pulse and 2 ears and 2 eyes. If you have all that stuff and don't have a taste in music, that's kind of like saying you have a stomach and you don't know what food is. I no comprendo. Lo siento, mi español es muy merde, but I don't understand having 2 ears, 2 eyes, a brain, and not being a fan of, or at least appreciating music. For example, I'm a musician, but I'm not an artist. I can look at art. My former roommate was a fantastic artist. I could look at a painting, I could go, yes, I understand exactly what you mean by that. And it's beautiful and I love it. But I felt nothing inside. Maybe that's what it's like for someone who doesn't have an internal connection with music. I'd be curious to know what that's like because this was my former roommate's life, was his art. And I go, I can appreciate it. It's beautiful. It just, for me, you know, it's just one of those niche things. Magic Mystery School has joined us. Cheap magic beards here. All right. No, Material Girl, I did not mean to speak Spanish in a literal way. I just said that because I kind of relate it to when I talk to the Portuguese girls of the coffee shop. They love me, I love them, but there's a language barrier. I love you. I don't know if you love me, but in terms of art, I love visual art. I don't fully understand it. I'm not an artist myself. I work more on the ears, although maybe cats would disagree. Only musicians will laugh at that. No, Material Girl says, right, everyone should be like you. I hope you're being sarcastic. It's not the kind of talk we like here on JB Rants. I just try to throw out a platform where I can go over relevant articles that I think are pertinent to the survival of our current society. So unfortunately, we're going to have to read some of these non-anesthesia, teeth-pulling articles listening to characters such as Rachel Madcow, which I'm not really a fan of, but we're going to do it. What up, Nick Daniels? Just got here. What up, Nick Daniels? I just started. So this is an article from Cable Ratings. Ad-supported cable business fortunes continue to decline unless it's live programming, says News and Sports section. Cable news networks, Fox News and MSNBC, and sports-focused ESPN repeated as the 1, 2, 3 atop all basic cable networks in total viewers in live +7 Nielsen ratings for 2019. So what does that basically mean for the listening audience? Essentially what that means is Hannity's number 1, sports is number 2, and folks like Maddow are number 3. That is all the more impressive because live non-entertainment programming gets very little delayed viewing. And even more important for advertisers who put a premium on ad-supported content where commercials cannot be skipped. Fox News was the top-rated basic cable network among total viewers for a 4th year in a row. That's a big deal because although I'm not a Republican, Fox News is known as kind of like the news organization of Republicans. And even though the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, who I support and I love so much, best president ever, he not a Republican. Okay. The Republicrats and the Demoblicans are the same party. It's the party of big banks, and they thought they had this in the bag. Enter the Golden Monster. Wins 2016. It was supposed to be Bush, Clinton, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Clinton. They threw in Obama for good measure. It was supposed to be Clinton, and she fucking lost because nationalism is winning and globalism is losing. We can not only see this as evidenced in the United States by virtue of the result of the 2016 election of the billionaire who said horrible, horrible, hilarious things. I love the president so much. He could say almost anything. And he's got my vote straight up, simply because he's pissing off the international bankers. You're not supposed to be in charge. You know what the president says? Unlike other politicians who go, well, I was duly, imagine if it was Cory Booker or something, or even, Tom Steyer. Well, I was elected, and I'm not doing a homophobic thing. It's just they're so weak, and limp-wristed is like a physical attribute of those who are like weak mentally. It's like, I'm Tom Steyer. I'm worth billions. So you should elect me. And if you don't elect me, I'll just come back the next year and run on my billions again, even though I don't want to run. President Trump is like, yeah, you tried to impeach me. Everything was fucked. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I'm going to keep doing rallies and I'm going to win the election again, you pieces of shit. He's a fighter. He's awesome. Best president ever that I've ever seen. I'm 35. So I'm not exactly 12 and I'm not like 75. I'm 35. So I'm middle-aged, and I look at this president, I go, he doesn't take shit from anyone. Wow, wouldn't that be great for the country if we stopped taking shit from other countries that say, we're given our relative economic success in this currently failing, and the president knows this from all my research, the president knows this, that the dollar's days are numbered. The Federal Reserve is going to have to either completely change or go away and be replaced. But until such event as that happens, we're still top dog, motherfuckers. Does that mean that I agree with us faking 9/11? Faking 9/11? I'm not saying no planes hit. But what I am saying, and you can go back and watch my old videos, where I've exposed reason, motive, and benefit in terms of not who they told us created September 11th, 2001 being the actual case. And everyone knows it, but no one wants to talk about it because anyone in a position of political prowess is worried about speaking out because at best their career is over and at worst their life is over. Okay? That's how the military industrial complex works. You need to understand that. This is not JB Rants doing a show on an off Monday because I want to be on here for my own face, okay? If I was here for my own face, I'd come on here and I'd be like, I'm going for modeling, shirt off and the whole thing. Not Michael shirt off, but shirt off. So I'm not here to do that. I'm simply here to see things as I see them and then bring them to my small audience. And if we have another audience like me that has 100 watching, and another couple thousand audiences like me that have 200 watching, and a few hundred audiences like me that have over 1,000 watching, and a few thousand audiences like us that have 10,000 watching, talking truth like SGT Report and X22 Report and McAllister TV. And we all don't have to come together in a big, sit around like the world's most giant campfire like they do with the sacrifices at Moloch in Bohemian Grove. We don't have to do that. All we have to do is just understand that if we keep pushing and keep pushing, this is the biggest grassroots movement in the history of exposing the crimes of the Illuminati that has existed ever since they mistakenly gave us this technology. That I can tell you right now, and it's happening right before our eyes and at our fingertips. And the only thing that's going to stand between the whole truth coming out is number one, the mobs, number two, the angry mobs, you know, the never been able to woke up types who go, I don't understand why our dollar is crashing. I need to buy food for my baby. Well, yeah, you should have fucking paid attention years ago as to what led to this point. Back to the chat. Margot Alago, hello. Magic Mirror Mystery School, hello. Sin Marie, hello. Nick Daniels, hello. Yeah, no, we have a fantastic crowd here, and it's only slowly growing. All basic cable networks in total viewers in live, a +7 in the Nielsen ratings for 2019. That is all the more impressive because live non-entertainment programming gets very little delayed viewing. Well, yeah, because we talk to folks directly off of our YouTube channels, either live or via uploads. Don't tell me what I already know, internet. Damn it. They put, particularly networks such as Fox News, put a premium on ad-supported content where commercials can't be stopped. That's why you guys get one or two commercials. Skip ad, you click skip ad, and then it plays two, even though you clicked skip ad. It's all them trying to generate revenue without independent content creators such as JB Rants getting any cut. We get viewers and they get the advertisement. I produce the content and I receive nothing. They get all of it. And they're big, mean, corporatist. It's not capitalism. Their big Nazi kind of way of doing it is, well, this content creator is afraid of being removed from suggested videos or having a red flag slapped on him or her. So what we'll do is we'll threaten them with slapping a flag on him and her, get them to click on the yes, 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 and then get them at the bottom to click on the I understand the terms and agreements and click on that, which is effectively signing away all creative content in order to the person that is allowing it to be distributed, which is a service such as YouTube. So I do all the content, and millions of us small content creators provide the content. The internet grabs it and they say, you do what we want and say what we say. Otherwise, we're going to give you a red flag strike or 2 or 3 or 5. And as long as you don't do that, the worst you're going to get is we're going to take ad revenue from all your viewers. It's prison rape. YouTube and prison rape should be synonymous in your mind. You get protection, but you get fucked. You get protection, but I'm your boss. That's what YouTube is. That's what YouTube is. Can't say that on the Blackie Fitzpatrick show because it's PG-13. I can say it on my show because I don't fucking care. That's what it is. YouTube content creators are basically subject to intellectual prison rape circumstances. You open up, you give us everything we want, and we're going to use it for our means. And if you say shit about it, you're shanked. That's YouTube. Kind of weird, huh? Kind of a little cryptic. Don't necessarily want to think about it that way, but that's the truth. So anyway, Fox News was the top-rated basic cable network among total viewers for a 4th year in a row. That's a good record for Fox. With an average of 2.5 million. In second place was a news network on the other side of the world. Oh, no, excuse me. In second place was a news network on the other side of the deepening partisan fault line, MSNBC, with 1.8 million, according to Nielsen. CNN notched an average of 1 million. So we have Fox approaching 3, MSNBC approaching a high, an almost 2, and CNN less than 1 million. Okay. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback threatens legal action after ESPN interview by helmet swinger Myles Garrett. No one cares. Fox News also reported its highest rated primetime, that's Hannity and Janine, in history, with an average of 2.5 million viewers. Hannity was the top rated program in cable news for a third year in a row with 3.3 million viewers. That's 3 times MSNBC. So your favorite lesbian with, the fucking, hair better than mine, that bitch that, her face, Maddow, because you go to Walmart. Like that's how she looks. Like, just, you're gross. Like, I'm Rachel Maddow. Like, I'm Rachel Maddow. I want to fucking throw up. All right, let's read the chat some more. Antitrust class action, says Nick Daniels. Not a legal expert. Magic Mirror Mystery School. First 20 seconds of my trailer video reveals ISIS as above, so below Masonic music. I'll be all up over that. Vicky says hello to Margot Alaga. Magic Mirror Mystery School. I'm going to call you MMS. I can't. I just have to call you MMS. Your leader is hiding symmetrical music from you. Vicky says hi, JB. Hello, Vicky. Margot. Hey, Vicky. Wow, long time. Nick Daniels. My crybaby can't handle election. LOL on LOL. Her whining. LOL. Yeah, most people can't. MMS says your leader is deforming you. I'm not so sure about that. I don't really have a leader. Nick Daniels says April June is going to sue YouTube. ScrewTube. Scroogle. Hell yeah. Excuse me. I see Nick Daniels. All of a sudden I get hiccups. I never get hiccups. And I get them when I'm about to talk about something important. Nick Daniels and I both watch April June. She is so good. She is so good. If there could be a female version that's more informed a little bit on the financial end, but less informed on the conspiracy reality of what's going on in the world, I would nominate April June. Would she accept the nomination? That's up to you know who. Margaret Lago says, drink water from the far side of the glass. Well, I don't think anyone's trying to poison me. If I'm that important, I've really done a good job. Maybe I'll drink my iced coffee from the far end of the straw. No, but April or June is fantastic. I'm just so sick of the two-tiered justice system. I'm so sick of the two-tiered justice system. It just came out about an hour and a half ago. New tapes were released of President Clinton and the tarmac meeting where they go, there's no way that the president, after the former first lady was about to board the plane, the former president of the United States, Bill Clinton, gets on the plane. This is recently released video, like 22 minutes ago. It's 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. This was before noon. Just go watch the new video. The former president of the United States gets on Air Force One, before, or whatever the plane is. Maybe it's Air Force One. and they talked about golf, Brexit, and grandkids. Are you kidding me? With everything that's come out, at a certain point, I can't even do a show because all these people do is just lie and lie and lie. And at a certain point, I think they are simply trying to just like saturate us with so much lying, so much obfuscation that it's like we just give up, that we just give up. It's like orange man bad, orange man bad, orange man bad. Focus on what this guy has done. He should not be in power. Focus on what this guy has done. He picked his toenail once in Japan in 1988. Let's investigate that. But the tarmac meeting with the Clintons and the then Attorney General Loretta Lynch is like not even a news story. It's not even a news story. This happened today. It's not even, this happened an hour and 48 minutes ago, and it's not even a news story. It's not even a news story. What the hell is going on here, folks? What is this? Is this the crap that I've been screaming about for 20 years? That the Illuminati is in control of the national media? Could that be the case? Or maybe I'm just a crazy conspiracy theorist who doesn't know anything and is only doing this because I love my red MAGA hat so much. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I'm just a dumb American racist who only cares about white people doing well, even though I'm basically at poverty level. And given the president's policies, I have a pathway out of that. Maybe I'm just a horrible racist who hates women and hates everyone around me and hates Jews. And I'm just full of hate because I'm a Trump supporter. I am just full of hate. Seriously, Democrats. I mean, we need to make my video go viral like as soon as possible. I'm doing a live stream that is so full of hatred against minorities that I shouldn't even be allowed to broadcast. I mean, everything I'm saying is just so hateful. You know, I don't understand why they're attacking the president, the golden haired orange monster. I don't understand why, my support for the president of the United States automatically makes me like a member of the Ku Klux Klan. Can someone explain that to me? Maybe Aaron Burnett from CNN can explain that to me. Maybe you can come over for a cup of tea and you can explain that to me, Miss Aaron Burnett. And we could, I'll make a filet, maybe some mashed potatoes. You know, we can watch a movie, assuming you have Netflix on your phone, because I don't deal with any of that shit. But seriously, I'm constantly called a racist, and I guess I'm just a horrible person, right? Like, look at me. I'm so evil. I'm so evilly racist. Could someone just explain this to me? How I'm like an evil racist? Can I get some MSNBC and CNN folks in? Can I get Jim Acosta in my chat real quick? I would love to get Jim Acosta in my chat. And I would go, Mr. Jim Acosta, hair looks great today. You brushed your teeth today. Good, good. My name is Jason. I'm a Trump supporter. Am I a racist? Oh my God, that would be 35 million views. Can you imagine that? If I was ever allowed to do that. Nick Daniels comes up with summarily the point that I was trying to make. The Democrats who run on division and they run on what's called identity politics. So it's essentially divide and conquer based on race, but it's worse. They do it based on gender and they do it based on age. It's a sociopathic technique. It's a psychopathic technique. I was raised Democrat. Okay. So what they do is their way to win is to turn women against men, men against women, fathers against daughters and sons, mothers against daughters and sons against their parents, siblings fighting, violence in the streets, and they create all this. They create all this through their failed social programs. This is how I woke up from being a Democrat to not a Republican, but a Trump supporter. And then they bring in the elderly versus the young, and the young versus the elderly. And then they bring in again race wars, Asians against blacks, Latinos against whites, Canadians against Mexicans. And all the president of the United States wants to do is look, we need to secure the United States. We need to build a wall on both sides. We need to secure America. We need to know who's coming in, who's leaving, why they're leaving, why and when they're coming back. Talk about protecting a country's most basic precepts of protecting a country. Who's coming in? Who's leaving? Why, when, and where? Who are they? Where are they going to? Where are they coming from? And why? How fucking hard is that for the general public to rub two brain cells together and understand that it's a good thing to protect your own ass? And in this case, it's on a countrywide scale because there's a really bad little bug out there. I'd be way worse as president. I say no one comes from China, and I'm sorry, no American comes back from China unless you go through a 14 to 28 day quarantine. But I'm shutting off immigration from China, period. I don't care what it does to the economy. There is no economy without people making things. So if there's a deadly disease that could eliminate people making things, shut it down. Straight up. That's what I would do. Margot Lago, yes. See ya, Vicky. Almost never get over to Juju's except when there is something seriously wrong at Gramps' stream. I just lost it because of the jump. Probably should stop in at times when I don't need a roof over my head, lol. Vicky says coronavirus already here. I know. If I was a bioweapons expert, I would have a show right now, and I would say what to do. But I am not, and I do not. And I've heard washing your hands, and I've known this ever since I was a kid. This is a virus, so when you hear the medical authorities saying, "Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands," washing your hands doesn't do shit. It's a virus. Soapy water, even antibacterial soapy water, will kill bacteria. It won't eliminate a virus. So go ahead and wash your hands 20 times a day. The trick is prevention. Don't get it. Do whatever you can to not contract the coronavirus. Don't get it. Candy Smith has joined us. Hello, Candy Smith. What up? I'm not here doing a panic show. I'm just saying, washing your hands does nothing against a virus. Does nothing. It's a virus. Nick Daniels has put up a fantastic link to colloidal silver. We're going to go ahead and put that up on the main screen. I might even get some myself. But I have to go take a leak. I'll be right back. No, Candy Smith, I'm here. I had to take a bio break. Totally here. So, my main question is this: do we hunker down, go underground, don't live? No. From my researched opinion, that's not the wisest course of action. Just be aware of your surroundings. If someone's going, stay the fuck away from them. If you're in line at the coffee shop and the person behind the counter is coughing up and doing this and doing that, just walk out of the line, go somewhere else. easy preventative steps. Chances are it's probably just a cold. Chances are it's probably just something minor. The point is that no one knows. No one really knows, especially with a disease such as this that has a long incubation period. This is why I love Magic Mirror Mystery School. 2 fantastic comments here. 3 fantastic comments here. I'm not so sure I've ever heard the first one. Moms against hiding symmetry. Never heard of that one, but the other 2 I have. ISIS equals hidden Masonic mathematics music. I always thought ISIS stood for Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. Israeli Secret Intelligence Service, ISIS. And Magic's second comment is Trump is a Masonic ISIS lover. Trump is Masonic. Trump is, from my research, a high-level Scottish Rite Mason. But he has a good heart. From my research. Not saying I'm right, but from my research, everything that was said there is true, accurate, and correct. Candy Smith at JB, I have made Little Women for Trump video. When you have a chance, check it out and hit the like for me. I'll put it on my channel if I can get permission. Absolutely, I will. Candy Smith says, Magic, get the fuck out. No, Magic Mystery School is fine. No. CD wipes out Chinese protests. Males of military age may be targeted by engineered virus. Correct. Magic Mystery School can stay. No problem there at all. From the channel owner. Now, we don't have to boot anything. If something has to be booted, I will ask. Yeah, let's just see what Magic Mystery has to say. Magic Mirror Mystery has to say. I got no problem with what they're saying at all. All right, Magic. Don't make it super hard for me. Do you realize how many children will not find symmetrical ISIS music because of Trump? What the fuck is symmetrical ISIS music? So they're like nice people because they're musicians? Is that what you're saying? Go. I need this quick. Put it in the chat. Answer the question. Please. Magic Mystery. Yeah, I know. Nick Daniels. Yeah, come on. Magic Mystery. What the fuck you be talking about, son? Everyone's waiting on you. The entire show is waiting on you. What is this awesome ISIS music? I'd love to hear it. Not a fan of 5G, BoG, that I can tell you right now. Sorry, Candy Smith, I have no idea what's going on either. All Masons only listen to ISIS as above so below music. Okay, can I get an example? We're either on the verge of a breakthrough here, or for the last half hour, someone is cleverly ruining my live stream. But I'm willing to keep it open in order to drive down towards what this topic is. What is this sacred ISIS music? Go. Come on, magic mirror. They have vilified ISIS to hoard symmetrical music. Okay. As I understand the term symmetry, symmetry is something that is the same on an opposite side. Doesn't have to be a square or a triangle, it could be a circle. Same dimensions, opposite side. To me is symmetry. So what in the actual fuck are you talking about? Magic Mirror Mystery School Live? Help me out here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move on. You know what I'm saying? Help me out with this groundbreaking stuff. Come on. Magic Mirror Mystery School Live. Come on. Please. First 20 seconds of my trailer explains all. Cool. Can you throw the trailer up in the chat and I'll put it on the screen? Magic Mirror Mystery School. Would you please put the trailer up in the chat and I'll throw it up on the screen so we can all analyze it together? I love this kind of stuff. I'm not saying that sarcastically. I love this kind of stuff. You'll see, okay? We're all waiting for it. Nick Daniels is stepping in and says, let me get it. Vicky says, I think Triple M is referring to the megahertz theory. Okay, good. Let's see it on the screen. This is the kind of stuff I love. It shouldn't take this long. Doe to doe ascending Isis mirroring me to me descending. Okay, I'm ready for it. Go, bring it. Vicky, are you dancing or stretching? Both. No, because I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the great reveal from Magic Mirror Mystery School Live. I'm just waiting. I can't be like all the average white guys and just go like this. Look like shit. I just go crazy. I'm just like, I don't care. Hey, what up? How are you? You know, one of those things. Shoulders cracking because I'm all old and shit. Getting old blows. My shoulders sound like stepping on egg crates full of hard-boiled eggs. Probably even hear it. Yeah, it's gross. It sucks. Okay, nice. Well, someone give me the link here so I can just put it up on the screen. You know? That's how it works. All right, nice. Okay. So I don't know what that second section was. However, I did see a comment coming in that said Islam is evil. I fully agree. Um, I fully agree that by very definition, the religion of Islam is satanic and demonic. If you don't believe, you get killed. If you don't believe, you get killed. Here's where I run into roadblocks. In ancient Christianity and Catholicism, if you didn't believe, you got killed. If you didn't believe, you got killed. Can someone help me square that? Can someone help me square the fact that Christianity has done the same atrocities as Islam? Can someone help me square that circle? Vic E is what I was asking. The only thing that causes more bloodshed on the earth, war is a distant second. Religion is first running away with the trophy, if you can call it that. Why do you think that's the case? Just curious. Vicky says people who claim to be Christian, yes. I agree. Notice I've done a very deliberate change in tone here. Instead of talking like JB Rants, I want to be completely neutral here. Completely neutral. The Catholics in centuries ago, when someone was raised in a Catholic family, you know, and they had different ideas about how to look at the world, and maybe this is a different way that I want to worship our Creator, particularly young women, were bound to a stake and set on fire alive for everyone to see. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And that's what the Catholic diocese deemed as proper public political punishment for not believing in their version of religion. I got a problem with that. Go. No one's pestering me, Magic Mystery. How is that okay? Thank you, Nick Daniels. Yeah, I go, if I do a show in a mood, I think that comes across. If I do a show based on I'm just trying to figure things out, I come across differently. That's all it is. Vicky says Catholics killed millions in the Crusades and the Counter Reformation. Millions of Christians they killed. Yeah. Boji says coronavirus and 5G have the same effects, same health effects. In terms of genocide, yes, I agree. Did anyone see the president's response when he was asked about Anonymous? Mr. President, do you know who Anonymous is? And the president said, "You'd be surprised." I'm not going to say either way, but you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Next question. Interesting, eh? Nick Daniels asks, is 5G directly affecting the virus? I don't know. All I know how to do is look at our parallels and correlations. And everywhere in China where the virus is exploding, they're exploding the 5G. So is it chicken egg? Is it egg chicken? You tell me. I have no idea. That's just what I've been able to ascertain from quite a safe distance, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. That I can tell you right now. I think I'm going to call my friend, my former roommate from Lithuania, as you guys continue talking. And if he answers, maybe I'll leave it on. Maybe I won't. Let's see if I can even do this. Messenger. Yeah, we'll find the messenger. It's right there. Call.